Hey, welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. It's your boy Marvin. I'm going to get straight into a video. Sasha Gray, I have done a few videos on my YouTube site about her and the adult industry some months ago. So it's just a bit of a catch up with Holly Randall and Filtered, the YouTuber there, and she's also got quite a few thousand subscribers. So let's get straight into the video and just see what, it's quite a short one, but it's just see what Sasha has to say. Sasha Gray.
Hole, it's like you have to move faster than the speed of light to get out, otherwise the force of gravity just pulls you back in, and you like got out, like, and that is something, it's not a success story for everybody, and a lot of people have tried. So first of all, it's really impressive, your career. Do you know, like, could you say maybe why you feel like you've been able to transcend that, or is it a mystery to you too?
I mean, partly it's a mystery, obviously, because I set out with goals of what I wanted to do, and I thought I would be in the industry a long time.
Yeah.
Like, for me, it was a life.
Right.
That's how I thought of it, and that's how I imagined it and planned it. But I think when I try to reflect on it, I think one of the biggest things is that I was always doing something else. So I always had other interests. It wasn't the one thing that
That's a good thing, because she did mention she's got her own podcast. She's got different businesses as well. She always had her eye on other things. Yes, she'll probably always be known as, at the end of the day, oh, that was that girl in the adult industry. Wow, she's beautiful. She did this, she did that. Everyone has a past, but it's how you come through it. And it seems like to me she was smart enough to see the light, because you see some women and men in the adult industry that just keep going and going, and it starts to affect them mentally and physically as well. And I don't think it's a good thing to be in anyone myself mentally, to be honest. Even if you want to settle down and someone says, what was your last job? And you say you're in the adult industry or have been. It's very difficult for that person to take you seriously. This is what I think.
I relied on.
Right.
Maybe economically for a while in the beginning, but I was always doing other things. I was always writing, and I developed sort of this special relationship with my fans early on. Something that, like, and I said this a long time ago. I remember saying this a long time ago. I know I can't sustain that forever, meaning you can't sustain that, like, sort of intimate online relationship with fans, whatever that means and whatever that is.
Right.
But I really did. I spent a lot of time, like, answering fan mail on social media and writing blogs and doing all of these things where I was very interactive with my fan base. So they knew me for porn, but they also knew me for all of these other interests I had.
Right.
So I think that, I don't know, maybe it gave me more balls when it was time to leave, to be like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that I have all these other things going on, so I can make something work. And I just went for it, I didn't.
I think I do admire that, for someone to come out and say, look, I did this, but I've changed my life around, and I'm happy with the decision I've made. She's obviously successful, making a lot of money, interviewing different people as well, has her own sites, which are very, very successful. She obviously got a few lucrative contracts as well, and fair play to her. I'd say enough respect in what she's doing before. I was no angel. I'm not totally against watching it. At the end of the day, sometimes I think everyone has a way to relax or just chill at the end of the day. Not so much now, I must admit, but like I said previously, as a boy, then yes, it is true. I'm not going to lie about it. And I think that a lot of people do it as their entertainment game as well. But to be honest with you, for her to move on to something which she sees that is important and inspirational to others, I think that's brilliant. And I think she's putting a message out there: don't do it forever. You know, yeah, it looks glamorous, it looks good, but I think it's a mental and physical strain on the body and mind, and on the soul as well. I really do think that.
Didn't really plan it, and when I left, I didn't even announce it. It wasn't like a declaration, I'm leaving, I'm done with you. It just sort of happened.
Yeah, I think you made a final announcement in like a couple years after you actually stopped shooting. Like, I think you stopped shooting in like 2009.
Yep.
And then you made an announcement like maybe I think just to clear the air, because people were like, is she or isn't she? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So. And that's because I was promoting a book, and this one journalist in particular during this press tour was like asking very specific questions about the industry, or what do you think about this? What do you think about that? I was just like, whoa. Yeah. It's weird. For the first time, I found myself unable to answer questions. And also, it didn't feel right, because like, how can you, I can't comment on something if I'm not there, if I'm not having those conversations with the industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they're looking to you to be the spokesperson for an industry that you're not really involved in anymore.
Exactly. And I was like, oh, I guess I never really...
Yeah, you know, that is brilliant at the end of the day, to actually have those sort of feelings that, look, I'm out of it sort of thing at the end of the day. I can't really sort of comment on those questions again because I'm no longer a part of it. And that is someone who's moved on to other things, and it doesn't no longer be a part of her life. And that's a brilliant thing.
To officially announce it, because I didn't feel there was a reason to.
Right.
Because I don't regret it either.
Right.
So it just sort of happened, and then I was like, I guess it's time I should make a statement.
Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the show, make sure that you subscribe.
That was Sasha Gray. I've done a few things on her before. Very interesting character of her sort of moving on with life and the adult industry game as well. And really fair play to her. It was just a short video on that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let's have your support and get behind me. Thank you very much. There's more videos coming soon. Thank you. Take care.